This was a protest in Israel maybe 3 days ago.
Israel. But I couldn't find any videos on Israel protests for March 20. But this was just a couple of days ago.
We're getting to the point that the new law coming today in Israel parliament, which is giving privacy the non-vaccine people to all the cities, municipality, and also the social security systems and police. So Israel officially is a new dictator of here in. They say the only democracy in the Middle East. I say the new dictator today. Write these dates for today. The vaccine is experience, is a clinical experience par excellence. The FDA improvement. France didn't get it. Germany didn't get it. People don't get it. And our government present himself. Benjamin Melikovsky Netanyahu is present himself as a messiah, as the one that fixed the problem. And in the end, if you read the really notes of Pfizer, this is a huge business. The next new startup of biotech in Israel. This is the plan to vaccine all the people.
So you think that there's something bigger happening here?
Of course, it's more bigger than everyone. And if you are getting someone free, you are the product. And we are not the product. And our children are not the product. And here, as a government, you don't have allowed. You want to be vaccinated? Vaccine yourself whatever you want.
You don't have a problem with the vaccine itself. You think that people here are free to do so. I've even seen some people holding signs that say, I'm not against vaccines, but I'm against what you're doing to the Israeli people. What is that exactly? What are they doing?
The history of the Israeli nation, proof as a Yemenite story that's discovered 70 years ago, and more stories about the SARS with the soldiers in 2003. We have a lot of stories of Nazism thought. And now we see the fact that there's new laws here, a common law on this government. This is non-relevant government as a Jew.
So I want to ask you one last question. We only have a minute left. I'm seeing a lot of people walking around with a yellow patch on their arm. Is that a little bit too much? What do you think?
I think we have a new tech Holocaust in Israel. That's a startup Holocaust. That's what it is. Vaccine people against the law, by the law, yeah. The Nazis also was by the law. Everything was by the law.
Is this the tipping point for you? Is this the tipping point? I've seen you many times.
This is very big tipping point, and we are very in danger. The country closed, no flights out, no flights in. The American government said to all the civilians, run from Israel. Something happens here, and it's happened big time, and this government doesn't stop because the Prime Minister, the Prime Minister is busy only with the crime system problems. You're not busy by my healthiness or my children's education or the communication. They're part of the new order, world new order, and we are against that. And we, as a Jew, don't believe anymore in this country. That's it.
Kalev, now Arnon is making an important point here, and it's important to acknowledge that there are many people that are very skeptical today, and obviously we're seeing that there are hundreds of them here gathered in the heart of Tel Aviv to express their discontent and their distrust with the Israeli government. Kalev?
The yellow star now has become the green pass, dividing people by law.
And there you have it. And what better way to get this gospel of the kingdom preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations than to use this this division that's happening now. This is making people sit up and take notice. And then right after that gospel is preached, what does it say? And then shall the end come. And this is definitely the tribulation such as has not been since the beginning of time. Amen.